heard it. It's just us. It's all good. It's
Well, now everybody can hear you.
Oh, well, hi, everybody.
I will make sure everybody fucking hears you. Get your ass over to the hub, boy.
Fine.
Shh. It's teaching time.
I'm watching
Okay.
the screen.
So, first things first. Whenever you go on a hunt, you're definitely going to want to hit the item box. Now, this item box will not be the same item box that you see on missions. The item box that you will click on will have items in there for you to pick up. You will want to pick up the potions, the rations, and anything else that you feel might be necessary to your hunt. Okay? Okay, moving on. Now, if you look at the very left-hand corner of your screen, you will see it. You cannot see it on my screen because it's hidden by my camera. However, it gives you basic controls for a bow. So, to draw your bow, you press X. To aim down the sights, you hold left trigger. To fire off shots, you continually hit ZR. All right? Now, I personally don't charge my shots. I just keep knocking them off because they do get more powerful. Now, typically on monsters, I will fire off about 4 shots, right? So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll start hitting the A button while ADSing. This will do charged shot. Oh, no, I lied. Not the A button. The B button. Nope, not that one either. What the fuck? Okay, I understand what I was doing wrong. I done fucked up. It's fine. Okay,
Well,
so
figured
yeah.
out the arc shot. So.
Oh yeah. So Z plus A, that's the arc shot. And each bow has different special abilities with the arc shot. Some will do a damage boost, some will do an affinity boost, some will do a health boost. So bear that in mind. But yeah, so fire off 4 shots with your bow and then hit A. And then you keep hitting A again. And you can, I think you can hit A either 2 to 3 times and it'll do extra damage shots. And that's pretty useful. And then you pretty much just do the same thing again. Now, let's say Mr. Monster here wants to attack you, right? He's going in for the attack. Boom! You hit B. You do a counter slash with an arrow. It voids damage.
You mean A?
B on mine.
Oh.
If you're ADSing, firing, and like in the middle of shots, and then you press B, you'll do a dodge. You can also use the left stick to dodge in certain directions.
Okay.
So like you can dodge backwards like that.
And then still be able to maintain shots. Okay.
Now, do you see on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen where you've got like close range coding and shit like that?
Yeah.
All right, so to cycle through those, it's like you would be cycling through your weapons. You're gonna hold the bumper of L, and if you hit X and B, it goes up and down. If you were to have more coatings, and then to equip it, you just hit Y, or I'm sorry, you hit X.
Wait. So. Okay. Clicking L and then holding it, and then I should be able to switch between. How would I switch?
So if you're holding the L bumper, you switch with X and B. X is up, B is down, so you can cycle
okay,
between all the coatings.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. And then I can
What's up, Pizza? Welcome back.
Poison coating, this range, soft glass. Okay. So, one thing I was doing before when you I was trying to put something to sleep, trap it and sleep it. Now, could the sleep coating also work the same way? Could I just like use that to fall asleep while I'm fighting it?
Okay, so the difference between, like, you're talking about like Tranq bombing it and trapping it?
Yeah.
Okay, so sleep coating will only apply the sleep status effect to monsters. The moment you hit them, they're woken up. Now, bear in mind that every monster has its own resistance to the shit. So, like, some will fall asleep faster, some won't. Some are completely immune to it. If you want to trap a monster and capture it, you have to wait until the death symbol appears underneath its picture, and you'll know because it looks like a little blue skull.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. So then once it like limps off somewhere to go to sleep, you can drop a trap under it and then trank it, or if it's still fighting you, you can drop a trap, try to lure it over to the trap so it falls in, and then trank it the same way.
You're the kind of teacher that tell you, okay, keep talking, I'll leave.
It's all good though, I figured. It felt like it was like those infomercial guys, like they shot really quickly, but it's like 60s or 70s. It's like, no, 50s. They were getting fast talking right now. That's the kind of vibe I got out of it. It's pretty cool. I mean, I appreciate that.
Now, something super important to keep in mind is you'll notice that all of your shots consume stamina.
Oh, okay.
So at some point, if your stamina bar gets too low, you're not going to be able to dodge until it charges up a little bit for you to dodge again. So you want to keep that in mind.
Are you ready?
Now, a fun little thing to do is if a monster is trapped or knocked over, you can ADS and hit X and A at the same time. That does a Dragon Piercer. That shot does high damage and it shoots through the monster, damaging parts as it literally shoots through the monster. It's mostly ideal to use while it's downed or stunned because it gives you time to charge up without being attacked.
Okay, so XA, I pressed X and A, but it just changes the coding. So
You have to ADS down with the Z, not the bumper, the trigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared, I need you to send me your text.
I can just copy paste it.
That's fine.
I gotta see you do the shot first.
You gotta see me do the shot first.
I need to know that you know how to do it.
I was trying. Give me a second. I'll be right there. Give me a second. Yeah.
Unacceptable!
I can hear you saying unacceptable on my TV or not TV, my computer. So I'm just like I'm getting two of it at the same time. So it's hilarious. Wait, okay. I'm pressing LZL, correct? And then
ZL. X and A at the same time. There you go.
okay. So it's like a quick. I gotta like slide my
Correct. Now you know how to move with your wire bug, right?
yes, I do.
Okay, cool. Who's Kylo? Kylo's my dog. That's my doggy name. Okay, scene. Now, you'll learn about switch skills later. I don't think you're a high enough level to have unlocked any of those yet, which is fine. You'll unlock those through missions. So, that's basically the bow. The bow is, there's not much to it. It's a pretty simplistic weapon. Honestly, I like using bows on flying type monsters that I know stay airborne a lot, or monsters that I know can like fuck me up real quick, because it allows me to keep a distance versus a close range weapon. Do you see the bottom right? Oh no, you can't see the bottom right of my screen. Okay, well the bottom right of my screen shows ration. Let me see if I can.
See it. So like ration, raw meat.
Yeah, right there. So the ration is what you use for your stamina.
Oh, okay, I got it. And so
Now-
I imagine ration, you can have like a mega ration. Is that possible?
No. There are things called well done steaks, rare steaks, shit like that, and it's basically you'll take like fucking raw meat that you get from killing certain monsters, because it's only like the popo. Sometimes no, it's definitely popo. I'll show you monsters that drop raw meat and shit when we're on missions. But if you look at my item box on stream, on the left hand side, let me fucking hide my shit. Hold on. Hide that. Okay.
I can kind of see it, yeah.
So these are all items I highly recommend having in your inventory at all times on every single hunt, with certain exceptions to some. Now you won't be able to have these items right away because obviously, like, since you're just starting out, you're not going to have the materials, and that's fine. But as just like an overview, I should say, you want max 10 potions, 10 mega potions, 2 max potions, antidotes if you're fighting anything that can poison you, deodorant if you have anything that can make you stinky, give you hellfire, or give you blast blight, Nullberry can get rid of Thunder Blight, Water Blight, and Ice Blight. Rations are for your stamina. Might Seeds can increase your attack power temporarily by a little bit. Mega Demon Drugs permanently boost your attack power for the hunt by a bit. The same thing with Adamant Seeds. They will increase your defense a little bit temporarily. And Mega Armor Skins will increase your defense permanently by more than a little bit. Flash Bombs are good to have for flying type monsters because it can drop them, but it's also just good to have in general because it can blind monsters. They'll still hit you pretty hard. Because like if you attack them, obviously they'll be like, oh, you're right in front of me. Let me fucking kiss you with my spike tongue or something. I don't fucking know. Tranq Bombs, because in this game specifically, I found myself trapping monsters more often, especially if they're monsters that are giving me a hard time fighting. Large Barrel Bombs, always useful for when they fall asleep, because then you can blow it up in their fucking face.
I've seen you do that on stream.
Yep. Nets and trap tools, so you can build pitfall traps on the fly if you need to. At least one pitfall trap already pre-made, so you have it. Sushi fish and wet fish you can acquire by fishing in certain spots. I'll show you those. And then Power Charm and Armor Charm are items that you can eventually buy from the store. They are expensive as fuck. And that's basically an idea of items that you want to have inside your inventory at all times. Okay.
Looking at it.
Okay, cool. So, now, highly stress while you have money in the beginning, as you're not too worried about crafting and shit like that. Whenever there's a sale in the guild store, hit that shit, all right? Go to fucking buy, go to item box, and then start stocking up on each type of item, maybe to about like 30 or 40 each. Just because you want to start to build a stockpile, because crafting is going to be your best friend in this game as you expend items and shit like that.
So basically under buying, I go to things like trap tool, barrel bomb, gunpowder level 2, so stuff like that.
Yes, gunpowder level 2 you can use to craft a different amount of things. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I know it helps with both bowgun ammo and other types of things, because I know you can also use gunpowder to make explosive bombs, I think? Barrel bombs? But yeah, you definitely want to like stock up on potions, antidotes, cleansers, large barrel bombs, trap tools, Tranq Bombs. Because I don't use bowguns, I don't worry about the ammos. But I was always stocking up on like the coatings for the bow and arrow and shit. And then see here, the Power Charm and Armor Charm are fucking expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then always do the lottery too, because the lottery is fun. It gives you items.
Watch the master painter at work.
So I don't need to really worry about the ammo.
Not unless you want the special coatings. Also, did you claim all of the available add-on content from Senri?
I think so.
Okay.
Trap tool, just do two trap tools.
To your pouch or to your item box? Because your item pouch is different from your box.
Item pouch.
Yeah, your item pouch is what you're going to carry out with you to the hunts. That's your small box. Your item box is what's going to hold everything you collect.
Right. So I'm basically just buying one trap tool.
If you can afford to do more than that, yeah, you can do more than one. But if you don't really have Zenny like that, I would do it in increments of like 3 to 5 at a time until you start making some big money. But it's entirely up to you and your discretion and how you want to do it.
Okay. Well, I'll just buy 2 for now, and then I'll buy some gunpowder. Maybe get a good amount of gunpowder. I'll do 30 gunpowder. They gave you files, so I don't think I need that. Do you even need files? Like anything?
Files are used when you find items out on hunts that can create certain types of coatings.
Okay.
I don't fuck with those because I genuinely don't really worry about coatings when I'm on fights. I literally just fucking sling arrows. That's it.
I got you. And then potion apply that it's just
Dasani, if you need my friend code, message Joe because he should be able to give it to you.
it's in the no mic.
In no mic chat.
It's in the no mic chat. Oh yeah, you can join the Discord chat too in Joe's channel if you want.
I mean, he is a mod. You can join.
Is there anything worth selling?
All right,
Steel
so
eggs?
yes. Now, so have you organized your item box already? Have you done the auto
Yeah.
sort? Okay, cool. So yes, in your item box,
Yeah.
you're going to get items that are definitely worth selling. So anything that says sells for a fortune, or something like there's gonna be like rocks that you can collect from
Like the golden
the
egg?
argosy and shit. Yes, you can sell the golden egg. That's never gonna be used for crafting. That is purely for transactional purpose.
Oh, okay. Let me see. How much money would I have after spending all that? Purchase price. Connoisseur price. Special ingredient.
Joe, where are you?
I'm in the Buddy Plaza.
What about jewels? Lazarite jewel.
Lazarite jewel.
Blood run. Aqua blow.
Oh no, save those because those are going to be used for decorations once you hit a higher hunter rank.
Oh, okay. Because now I have 360,000 and I'm 14.
Definitely take advantage of that now. Stock the fuck up on items, but only if there's a sale in your store. If there's not a sale, wait for the sale first. And you'll be able to tell if there's a sale if you look at the top left of your screen. It'll say sale right next to guild store.
No, it doesn't say anything like that.
Okay, so just wait until, because it'll also alert you when you come back from a quest. So if there's a sale going on the guild store, it'll have a little pop-up bubble on the right-hand side of your screen when you come back to the main areas and shit. So, now, before going out on a quest, it is always important that you eat your bunny dongo. This will provide a health and stamina boost to your bar, as well as specific types of effects. I know you won't have as in-depth as I will, because I'm further than you. But my personal go-tos are always the Dango Defender, the Dango Medic, and the Dango Polisher. Because that allows you to take hits and it'll reduce some of the damage. It'll let you heal yourself a little more with the Dango Medic, and the Polisher will make it so you can sharpen your weapon faster. Now, as you play through the game, you're gonna come into instances where you're gonna need different effects for different things you're trying to do. Like, let's say you're going up against a fire type monster and you don't have really great fire defense. You can eat the Dango Fire Resistance Dango to essentially increase your resistance to fire. And if you get any elemental resistance above 20, you become immune to any effects, any status effects that element could give you.
Okay. Seems pretty explanatory.
Yeah.
So which one should I go for basic?
Basic, just do the Dango Defender, Dango Medic, and Dango Polisher. Actually, no, don't do that. Do the first two that I said.
I have none of those actually.
What do you have?
I'll start from the top. Half Peanut, Secret Heart, Peach Skill, Cool to the Core, Mint Utcher, Fruit Flash, Bean Explosion, Blast Slash, Centering, Leg Day, Invigorating, Peanut Full, Spud Luck, Dressage.
Hold on. Cause
Oh, here it is. I see it. It's called Super Best Nut, which is Dango Defender, correct?
yes, and if you want to go into specific types of sortings of it, you just hit the L bumper or R bumper, and it'll sort them into specific categories.
Gotcha. So one more time, what was them? It was the Dango Defender.
Dango Defender, Dango Medic, and then if you hit RB from that category, it'll take you to Dango Polisher as the first Dango. It looks green and gray striped.
Got it. I can just register the set, then I can order
Yes,
everything.
do that.
Got it.
I have a few loadouts like that, so it's good.
Yeah, I just figured take it to the level.
Joe, are you having a good time, buddy? Alright. And then whenever you're ready to send us out on the quest, you just hit the right bumper. Or I'm sorry, right trigger, not bumper.
We have to join the quest.
Oh, we do have to join the quest. Ha!
And the one he has is not a joinable one.
No.
Oh, it's not?
Has come in for you.
What?
Mm-mm.
Did you choose from the hub or from Noah outside?
I did Noah.
Come back anytime.
Oh no, you gotta do
Yeah, do this one.
Oh yeah, you gotta come inside the hub and choose in here.
Oh, okay.
So just click right stick to cancel the quest and then come into the hub.
Okay. Dang it.
There's those sultry tones of Mr. Disudo.
Oh my gosh, it sent me on the quest anyways. Let me just back out for a second. Banded it so then I can come back to the hub. I didn't realize it was gonna do that. All I did was I thought I was leaving out of the hub on accident.
It's okay.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, the unfortunate part with this game is the only thing that's fucking multiplayer is any quest that you get in the hub. It's trash.
That is pretty bad.
And then another thing I don't like about the multiplayer in this game is that if you want to respond to like a join quest, for instance, what is this? You just do random. I wish it would give you, like, I liked how in Monster Hunter World it gave you like a list of available quests for the ranks, whereas in this one you have to hope that somebody's potentially doing a quest that you want to do, which is trash, but you know, whatever.
Alright, come on, I appreciate all that information. So hub quests, event quests, optional subquests, I mean, which one?
So you'll
Hub quest.
Special quest.
hub quest low rank, and then
Here's the quest list.
the first one should be Hunt an Agnesum, Shady Monster.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, start that bad boy up.
Later then.
And send join request.
Just hit
yes.
yes. Just do yes. Don't do join request.
Oh no, okay, so yeah, just hit yes. Okay, and then we join off of that. Yep. Okay.
Standing by.
Now,
I didn't play this game. I didn't play this game in multiplayer. Remember?
unfortunately, because I wasn't aware that you... Oh no, you can eat again because you're back from the quest. Okay, so you're gonna come over to the canteen.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay, that's fine.
No, it's good. Don't order the set that you pre-ordered. Now, because the Akhenasom is fire-based, I want you to pick the first two that I told you, and then pick the one that gives you fire defense.
I'll be with you in a minute. I should be just about done.
Not medic, but to get the fire rats.
We should be able to get the medic one too, because you can get 3.
Okay, I didn't know if that was the other one. You wanted.
This'll cheer you up.
Okay. Then I'll register as that set, and set 2, and then order. Alright, let's order.
All right. Yeah, hit start to bypass the cutscene if you don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Let's go. Alright, I'm good.
Okay, let me check my inventory and make sure that there's nothing that you might not need. No, not that. There we go. Item box. Okay, take a look at your item pouch and make sure that you have potions, 10 potions at least.
Yep.
Do you have mega potions?
I have 10 more potions.
Okay. Do you have a max potion?
2 of them.
2 of them? Okay. Do you have any null berries?
I have 8.
Okay, that's good. Do you have rations?
10 of them.
Okay. Mite seeds? Okay, that's fine. We won't worry about those. Flash bombs?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, no worries. Tranq bombs? No tranq bombs? Okay. Barrel bombs?
Mega barrel bomb.
That works. Do you have one?
I have 2.
Okay. Do you have nets and trap tools?
What?
No,
what
that's
is,
the one thing I have to grab.
Okay.
Start.
what is this armor you have?
Who?
Wait, mine?
No, pseudo. He's got like no armor. He's got female armor on.
I want female armor. Fashion hunter.
All right.
Hunting with you.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, basically all I have is the mega armor skin, mega demon drug, and the dash tools.
That's fine.
So basically I have everything that I can possibly have.
So whenever you're ready, start that quest.
Oh, okay. I can just go there. I didn't know if I had to go through the gate or not. Again, I'm super newbie at this. I mean, Monster Hunter World was fun, but I mean, so much more convenience playing on a Switch. I can just be chilling at my desk than on the bed.
Yeah. All right, so this is the item box. So you'll just grab one of each if you're playing with people, because when you take one, it takes away one inventory from everybody. So another recommendation I have is while you're out here, since you're just starting out, it's always a good idea to like collect herbs and shit like that. Collect most items. And then my favorite thing, since Pseudo's gonna go fucking 2-shot.
No, I'll wait.
Oh, okay. Is that these little spear birds right over here and shit? Try to memorize locations where they are, because I always come to the locations that they're in. Like these ones, you can follow a pattern. You can jump up on this cliff here. Then you can jump this cliff here and get that one. And this one. You can hit a mining spot right here. Then you jump up here. Get these two. Then you run forward some more, grab this one, and the snow beetle. Then you circle back and grab 2 between the rocks, and you've already got a couple good buffs to your attack and your defense and your stamina and health. And spear birds will give you permanent buffs throughout your mission. So it's always a good idea to collect them when you see them, when you can find them, and to try to memorize which ones are where.
Okay.
Because trust me, they fucking help. Okay.
My dog is dirty.
Wait, so I can fire my bow and arrow while I'm on my nuts.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, apparently you can.
You bitch? You go away.
If you click on your right stick, Rick, I'm not sure if you know, but it'll highlight the monster on your map that you're hunting specifically. And then so as you're like moving and attacking, if you hit the left bumper, it'll refocus on the monster as you fight it. So like now would be a good time to use that charge shot that I told you about. If you saw numbers pop up, you got it.
Don't let it get away! I shall use this chance wisely.
So just throw it away, Jesus.
That's one down.
Not a right number.
Observe how it's done.
Okay, so a good strategy, sometimes, depending on how difficult a monster is being for you, if you get it to where you can mount the monster, always launch it into another monster by riding it to another monster's location. And when you launch it into the other monster, that makes it so you can ride the other monster. Then you use that monster to beat the fuck out of the monster you're trying to hunt.
I see.
It's called strategizing.
Live.
Alright, and there's the death symbol right underneath the acting song.
No more holding back. It's gonna be
Do you want to capture it or do you want to kill it? Okay. Also, something to keep in mind that I've noticed personally is that hub quests are a lot more challenging than the quests you'll get from Hinwa. Don't understand why specifically, but it just works that way.
People mention multiple people.
any last word.
I can send a like. Send it to everyone? That's weird.
You can.
Leave them.
Oh, okay, cool. cool.
I'll put this to good use.
And now you carve.
I shall put this to good use.
I'll take this. Thank you.
Pardon my insolence. I shall put this to good use myself, thank you.
And then if you see any glowing items on the ground, go pick those up because those are also monster part items.
Oh, okay, yes.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a basic starter guide for Monster Hunter how-tos.
Hey.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Probably gonna edit this into a YouTube video.